Assalamualaikum and greetings to Dr. Alias, and welcome to this presentation on the ruling of insurance based on the principle of Islamic jurisprudence. Today, we will explore the key aspect of insurance from both conventional and Islamic perspective. So let's start by understanding what insurance and why is it important. Insurance is a contract symbolized by a policy where the insurance company provides financial protections or payment against losses to a policyholder. It serves as a crucial tool for managing risks associated with unexpected events such as medical emergency, property damage, or loss of life. From the perspective of Islamic jurisprudence or fiqh, which is derived from the Al-Quran, which is the most sacred sources of Islamic law, from Sunnah, which is everything that has been told about the Prophet Muhammad and what he has implicitly improved, and Ijma, which is an agreement on a legal issues among Muslim jurists, and Qiyas, which is by derived ruling for the new situation by comparing them to the cases that are already addressed in Al-Quran, Sunnah, and Ijma, which decisions related to financial matters are grounded in ensuring fairness, justice, and adherence to Sharia principle. These sources play a vital role in shaping the ethical framework for transactions, including in insurance. So, this presentation aims to analyze the compatibility of insurance practices with Islamic principle, highlighted key distinctions, and the role of Sharia in guiding in this decision. Now let's dive into the element of insurance. Conventional insurance can be categorized into several key, which is a health, home, auto, and life insurance. Health insurance is provide financial coverage for medical expenses, ensuring access to necessary healthcare without financial hardship. For home insurance, which is protecting homeowner against a risk that theft, fire, or natural disaster. This type of insurance ensure financial support for rebuilding or repairs. Auto insurance, offering coverage for accidents, theft, damages. Auto insurance also provide peace of mind for drivers and fulfills legal requirement. For life insurance, this offers financial security to dependent in the event of the policyholder's death, covering essential costs and providing stability during tough times. From an Islamic perspective, however, conventional insurance often includes elements that conflict with Sharia principle, specifically the presence of riba, which is usury, qarar, uncertainty, and maisir, is gambling, makes conventional insurance impermissible in Islam. There are two types of riba, which is riba al-fal, which consists debtor paying the creditor an additional in return for a similar good. The other one is riba al-nasiyah, meaning anticipating a positive return of loan as a reward for waiting. The next one is gharar, the promise made by the insurance provider to reimburse the policyholder in the case of a disaster when need to pay a specific premium, but will not know how much compensation would be received until the actual disaster happened. And the last one is maisir, which is the type of business venture in which financial gains are obtained only by chances, guesswork, or speculation. Maisir is present in the insurance contract when the policyholder pay a small premium in the hopes of earning a large sum. Additionally, the element of maisir or gambling is forbidden as outlined in Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 90, which is, "O you who have believed, indeed intoxicant, gambling, sacrificing on stone altar to other than Allah, and divining arrows are but defilement from the work of Satan. So avoid it that you may be successful." Conventional insurance policies are often resemble gambling, where the policyholder pay premiums hoping for a larger payout, introducing a speculative element that Islam prohibits. For instance, the Quran explicitly prohibits riba, as stated in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 275, which is, Allah has permitted trade and forbidden usury. Similarly, uncertainty in contracts or gharar is warned against in the Sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad said the Messenger of Allah forbade transaction determined by throwing stone and transaction involving uncertainty, from Sahih Muslim in Hadith 1513.
Next, I will continue with the analysis of Islamic insurance. Islamic insurance or takaful is an alternative to conventional insurance. The element of conventional insurance conflict with the Islamic practices, which Islam prohibits its ummah to involve in riba, gharar and also maisir. Contrary to takaful, which provides financial transaction of a mutual cooperation between two parties to protect one of them from unexpected future material risks. Takaful operates on the principle of ta'awun and also tabarruk. It emphasizes the collective contribution to support one another in time of need and bring voluntary contribution for mutual benefit. Takaful is a system that transforms risk into a community-based initiative. This initiative will help in eliminating the concept that contrary to the practices of Islam. When all participants collectively agree to bear each other's burden, it will not be an issue since this system is not created to bring profit solely. This cooperative approach reflects the core value of helping others and protecting the vulnerable. We see that conventional insurance are actually discriminating its policyholder by making they pay for something they are not sure whether will happen or not. Paying for something that is vague or unclear, same as gambling. So we believe this is why Islam prohibits transaction that is unclear and have the element of riba and also gambling. We also believe that with the existence of the takaful, it will help to keep a fair transaction that comply to the Sharia, where it focuses on the concept of sadaqah. After analysing the issue of conventional insurance and also takaful, we can summarize that both policies have almost the similar concept which protected policyholder from unexpected event in the future. However, the way of implementing the policy is slightly different. Takaful, which emphasizes the practice of sadaqah, aligned to the Sharia, while conventional insurance involve the concept of riba, gharar and also maisir. As a Muslim, we believe that we need to choose the best system that comply to Sharia. If it is too difficult to find a system that fully complies with Sharia, choose the best system that deviates from Sharia principle to the least. Next, I will talk about the application of maqasid al-Sharia in takaful. Maqasid al-Sharia is the major goal of Sharia, which provides mankind with a prosperous, joyful and also easy existence both here on earth and in the hereafter within specific bounds. Its primary objective is to promote the welfare of individuals and society by safeguarding essential aspect of a person's life, which known as al-daduriyat. Maqasid al-Sharia establish a foundation for justice and also societal peace, ethical life and guide the development of system and practice to make sure they align with the core value of Islam while addressing modern challenges. First, let's go to the preservation of religion, or called in Arabic as Fis al-Din. Takaful align with this prevention of religion by offering a financial protection system that complies with Sharia principles. It avoids elements prohibited in Islam such as riba, gharar and maisir as mentioned before. And this ensures that the participants engage in ethical practices consistent with their faith, and by providing a permissible alternative to conventional insurance, takaful allows Muslims to protect themselves financially while remaining committed to Islamic practices. Next is the preservation of life, or called as Fis al-Nafs. The prevention of life is a core objective of Maqasid al-Sharia, and takaful directly support this by providing financial assistance during emergencies. For instance, takaful covers the medical expenses, accidents or death by making sure the participants and their families are protected during critical times. The third one is the preservation of intellect, or called as Fis al-Aql. Takaful contributes to the preservation of intellect by investing funds in permissible and ethical ventures that support societal development. Investment in education and also intellectual growth benefit communities by providing access to the knowledge and also opportunities. The fourth is the preservation of lineage. Takaful supports the preservation of lineage by providing financial stability for families, particularly in the event of breadwinner's death or disabilities. Family takaful plans, for example, usually offers financial coverage for education, healthcare and also essential needs, which ensure that dependents are cared for and protected from hardship. The last one is the preservation of wealth, called as Fis al-Mal. The preservation of wealth is a fundamental aspect of takaful as it protects participants from financial losses caused by unexpected events. By pooling resources, takaful By pooling resources, takaful spreads the risk among participants and reducing the financial burden on any single individuals.
After all the discussions, for the conclusion, the analysis highlights the key difference between takaful and conventional insurance, emphasizing how takaful align with the Sharia principle by avoiding maisir, gambling, qarar, uncertainty, and riba, which is usury, which are prohibited in Islam. Takaful is based on the principle of ta'awun, which is mutual cooperation, and tabarruk, voluntary contributions, fostering community support, and ethical financial management. By adhering to maqasid al-sharia, takaful safeguards faith, life, intellect, family, and wealth, reflecting the value of justice, ethic, community, and well-being. It serves as a sharia-compliant solution to a modern financial needs while staying true to Islam principle. So by that, it reached the end of our presentation for this group assignment. Thank you so much for listening and for the time.